Welcome to my channel Daily Bulletin News. A devastated Channel blames Paulina and Theresa panics over Xander's mother. As Tate sleeps in, Brady and Marlena rehash the prom debacle in their living room. When Brady sides with Theresa, Marlena wonders if it's because he's unhappy with what Tate did or because of how he feels about Theresa. Brady insists they are just co-parents, but admits they had a moment. However, she wants to be with Alex. Marlena asks what he wants. Brady says his feelings don't matter. She assures him she's always on his side and leaves for work. Over coffee in the Dimmer mansion, Theresa fills Bonnie in on prom. Bonnie muses last night was a total disaster for everyone. Not everyone, Alex says, entering. He kisses Theresa and shows off her engagement ring. Bonnie's eyes bulge. When Theresa steps out to answer her father's phone call, Bonnie asks Alex if he told his father. Glancing at Victor's portrait, Alex says he did. Bonnie means Justin. Alex hasn't, considering Justin expressed his concerns about Theresa. Bonnie sides with Justin, musing that Theresa is manipulating him. She asks, "Don't you think you can do better?" Theresa returns, glaring. After Sarah shows Xander their wedding invitations at home, he tells her that Maggie said he's a lot like Victor. That's why he was so hard on him. Sarah knows that deep down Victor did love him. Way deep down, Xander quips. Even when they were closer, Xander knows Victor just used him to do this dirty work. And when he had the chance to show him how he really felt, he didn't leave him in his will. At the hospital, Mark checks on a distraught Leo, who remembers him from the square. Leo tells him about visiting his mother, who has an uncanny knack of making him feel worthless and miserable. Mark hugs him. Leo pulls away, apologizing. He assures him he was slobbering, but not drooling, since Mark made it clear the other day that he's not gay. "Did I say that?" Mark asks. Leo wonders if it's not true. Is he bi? Curious. Had a crazy night in college. Before Mark can respond, Jarny and Paulina help a cramping Channel off the elevator. He hurries them to a room and asks Paulina to wait outside. She reluctantly leaves, and Channel expresses how scared she really is. Jarny tries to comfort her. After Marlena runs into Leo at the hospital coffee station, she agrees to see him for a few minutes. In Marlena's office, Leo tells her about his disastrous visit with his mother. She gently tells him that he's no longer a dependent child, so there's no reason to give his mother power over him. He can do anything he likes, even love himself. Leo brightens, noting that hunky doctor thought he was worth talking to. At the Kyriakis mansion, Theresa wonders why it's okay for Bonnie to trash talk her behind her back. Bonnie states it's nothing she wouldn't say to her face. Justin has concerns about them being together. Alex assures his fiancée he trusts her and is committed to spending his life with her. Theresa thanks him, but wonders why Bonnie did a 180. Bonnie again invokes Justin's concerns and changes the subject to Xander and Sarah's wedding. Theresa assumes the guest list will be short, since Xander doesn't have many friends. That may be, Bonnie says, but his mother might be there. With a look of panic, Theresa wonders if that's a good idea, since she's a raging alcoholic. Bonnie pointedly suggests that she's changed, like you. Alex wonders why Theresa's so concerned. At their apartment, Sarah points out that Victor left everyone out of his will, except Maggie and Alex. She hopes she and Victoria can make up for the things Victor didn't give Xander. Sarah asks if he wants to take another shot at trying to find his mom. Xander balks, but when Sarah presses, he says there might be one other way to reach her. As Mark performs an ultrasound, Johnny gives Channel Felicity's stuffed animal to hold. With a grave expression, Mark says, "I'm very sorry, Channel. I'm afraid you've had a miscarriage." Johnny and Channel express heartbreaking confusion, especially since he told them earlier everything was fine. Mark explains a spontaneous loss like this can happen for any number of reasons and is not unusual. It's probably cold comfort, but 1 in 4 pregnancies end in miscarriage. He tells them how sorry he is for their loss and leaves. A tear runs down Johnny's face as he holds a sobbing Channel. In Marlena's office, Leo excitedly tells her about having a moment with Mark. She reminds him he just met the man. She doesn't think he should read too much into it so's not to get hurt. He brings up his mother again, leading Marlena to assure him he's a worthwhile human being. She's impressed with his desire to understand himself and come to terms with his abusive parents.